女士们、先生们，欢迎您来到青岛国际体育馆，观看2025青岛啤酒亚洲羽毛球混合团体锦标赛。在赛事开始之前，请让我们通过大屏幕观看精彩集锦。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TSINGTAO Badminton Asia Pacific Championship 2025. Before the competition starts, let's watch the exciting moments on the big screen.
welcome along to the Tsingtao Badminton Asia Mixed Team Championship 2025, coming to you live from the Consol Gymnasium here in the beautiful coastal city of Qingdao, China. Cold and windy day, but we're all nice and comfortable in this lovely venue. Looking forward to the match we have ahead of us. Coming up in just a few moments on court 1. This is day 2 of the competition, and a couple of group fixtures taking place earlier this morning, with India comfortably defeating Macau, China 5-0 in their Group D matchup, while Hong Kong, China and Malaysia came up against each other in their Group B encounter. Just getting ready for this Group C matchup between Thailand and Kazakhstan. 5 matches to be played. In these two sides, it's a crucial tie in the context of the group, with qualification at stake. We have a favorite, a huge favorite in Thailand, coming up against a developing nation when it comes to badminton in Kazakhstan. So already some excitement earlier this morning. India with an easy win against Macau, China. Hong Kong, on the other hand, up against Malaysia in a must-win clash. It was a thrilling contest in Group B, closely fought, and one in which Hong Kong, China had to win to keep the chances of progression alive. They came through with a 3-2 victory against the Malaysians. Sets things up very nicely in that group as well. Hong Kong, China will just be watching on as Malaysia gets set to take on Indonesia tomorrow. That is going to be another tasty clash, with qualification at stake for Malaysia. Essentially going to be all or nothing for them in that one. That's for down the road. In the here and now, we're set for the evening program with this match featuring this important Group C encounter between Thailand and Kazakhstan, as the introductions are made here. First up, there's the technical officials making their way out on playing surface. So an important fixture coming up in the group stage. Both teams looking to secure their position for a potential quarterfinal berth. Thailand, one of the stronger badminton nations in Asia, will be aiming for a commanding performance, while Kazakhstan, a team still developing its presence on the badminton stage, they're eager to challenge and gain valuable experience against top-class opposition. This is the first time you'll be getting a look at Thailand at this tournament. They'll be keen to put on a strong showing to help book their place in the next round of the competition. For Kazakhstan, in the context of qualification, this is a must-win match for them after their 5-0 defeat to Japan yesterday in their tournament opener. Let's enjoy a little bit of a light show before we get started. Set to welcome the players now. Well, this Thailand squad packed with international stars, experienced doubles specialists. Kazakhstan will rely on their resilience and tactical discipline to try and keep the tie competitive. And Thailand continue their dominance, so will Kazakhstan cause what will be a massive upset with the bright lights of this evening session. Well, we're just about to find out. Mixed doubles contest. First up, it's from Thailand being introduced here. Supak Jomko and Sapsiri Teratanachai representing Thailand. Coming up against Artur Niazov and Kamila Samgulova of Kazakhstan. first 2 days of this competition. It's been an intense one. We've had some huge matches already, especially with the focus on progression getting towards the end of the group stage. Round of matches in the group stage taking place tomorrow, and then we head into the knockout rounds. Plenty of excitement yet to come. Let's go courtside to listen into the toss.
One white or orange? Silver. Who receive? You receive? You serve? Which side you want? That side.
Sounds like Sapsiri Teratanachai is going to be serving first, and Kamila Samgulova will be receiving that. She is in your picture, partnering up with Artur Niazov. So according to the order of play that I've got, we'll be featuring later on in the men's doubles as well, right at the end of the program. So it's going to be a busy evening for Artur Niazov. Real test of his fitness levels. We'll be starting with this mixed doubles, fast-paced, tactically demanding discipline, requiring a lot of teamwork and quick decision-making. Thailand Supak Jomko and Sapsiri Teratanachai form a highly experienced and well-coordinated pair. Sapsiri being a former world champion in mixed doubles. On the other side, Kazakhstan's Artur Niazov in your picture just now, and Kamila Samgulova in your picture now. Will need to find ways to counter Thailand's aggressive play. Arthur's a steady, disciplined player. Experience in the sport as well. Kamila will need to hold the ground at the net against one of the best mixed doubles players in the game. Well, we normally be looking at the key battles in these contests, but really is a big gulf in experience and quality between these two pairs. So it's going to be important everywhere for the players representing Kazakhstan to be absolutely on top of their game against Supak and Sapsiri. They'll be looking to try and control the rallies, dominate, set the tempo from early on, play at a quick pace, and really put Kazakhstan under pressure. There's the umpire for this one, Win Kong Hung of Vietnam. So this will be the first time these pairings are coming up against each other. Record in terms of the head-to-heads. In fact, Kamila Samgulova and Artur Niazov do not have a mixed doubles PWF world ranking at the moment. Supak Jomko and Sapsiri Teratanachai on the other hand, world number 94 at pairing. Supak Jomko played a lot of last year with Spisara Prasuan. It's interesting with Sapsiri Teratanachai as well, with a different mixed doubles partner for a long time in her career. Dekapon Pavaranukro. Had a few tournaments towards the end of 2024, these two with Supak Jomko and Sapsiri Teratanachai. Generally, as I mentioned, Supak Jomko
Ladies and gentlemen,
has
on my right, Kazakhstan
mostly been
represented
partnering
by
with Supisara
Artur Niazov
Posampran in the
and Kamila
mixed
Samgulova.
doubles. Just about ready to begin here then.
And on my left, Thailand, represented by Supak Jomko and Sapsiri Teratanachai. Thailand to serve, Sapsiri Teratanachai to Kamila Samgulova. Level play.
So Jomko and Teratanachai, far side of the court. Teratanachai to serve first.
One love.
Samgulova, first recipient of the serve from Sapsiri Teratanachai. Supak with his first smash, going straight into the net.
1-all.
4 wins, 5 defeats in their career for Supak and Sapsiri. When they've been paired up together. 1 win, 1 defeat this year so far. Really in the best of form, this partnership. Again, sort of newish partnership. Two wins and 3 defeats from their last 5 matches together. Nothing in the way of numbers for Artur Niazov and Kamila Smagulova. Not yet played in any official tournaments this year or in their careers together. Decent defensive work initially there from Smagulova. All the times it's about making sure they get enough of that experience on the international stage. And continuously getting the opportunities to play at this pace, up against this sort of quality, at this tempo. That's when the improvements can happen. Will be a big challenge for Kazakhstan, but it's an opportunity really to have a go and test yourself at this level.
6-2.
That's a sport that has been steadily growing in Kazakhstan since the 1960s. There's been increased participation and organizational support. It's good to see them here. It's part of this competition as well. A tough outing yesterday against Japan. Losing all 5 matches. The sport has gained momentum through international tournaments like the Condensate Kazakhstan International Challenge and the Apex Kazakhstan Future Series. It's a national team that is still emerging on the global stage, but one which has recently gained recognition, especially with Dmitry Panarin, involved a little bit later on in the singles, becoming the first Kazakh player to qualify for the Olympics in Paris last year. Smagulova has got some experience on the single stage as Chomko and Teratanachai go into the interval with a 9-point lead, 11-2 to Thailand at the break.
Поэтому готовься, а ты перекрывай диагональ тоже. Переброс его, а плоский это будет твой.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. To play.
Now Smagulova with women's singles rankings of 282. In the mixed doubles, it's 597. Last involved in a matchup yesterday against Kaoru Sugiyama. Lost that one 3-21, 7-21 in 20 minutes in that encounter.
14-2.
Smagulova is also going to be having a bit of a busy evening
15.
for her nation. Involved in the put down to be involved in the women's doubles later on. She'll be partnering Nargiza Rakhmetullayeva. Coming up against Benyapa Imsard and Utakaran Imsard. That's for down the road in the here and now. From Thailand making light work of this as expected.
17-3.
Good pace there being kept up by Ataniazov. Teamed up with Dmitry Panarin yesterday. The men's doubles. They took on Takumi Nomura and Yuichi Shimogami.
19-3.
Lost that in 2 games, 10-21, 8-21. Sumko and Ratanachai just 2 away.
20. Game point. 3.
1 away from picking up the win in this first game here.
First game won by Thailand.
Point to Chomko and Ratanachai of Thailand in 7 minutes, 21-3.
Вообще легкий, его не надо делать вообще. Срезку быструю, ладно, да. Но в центр вот эти пуговки не надо. Лучше бей, 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 бей. Не так плоский, высокодалекий. И все. И перекрывай диагональ.
Через пацана, через девочку.
Сбрасывайте диагональ. Артур, ты попробуй.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Level. Play.
Back on the way here, the second game. Chomko and Ratanachai against Niazov and Smagulova. He's winning the first game 21-3.
1 love.
Niazov and Smagulova are part of the team that went to take part in the 33rd Iran Fajr International Challenge in Semnan, Iran.
Three love. Serve it over. 1-3. Service over. 4-1.
Jomko and Teratanachai paired up in the mixed doubles at the Thailand Masters recently prior to their participation here in this competition. The round of 16 exit. Defeated Hong Koi Chun and Sang Hui Yan of Hong Kong, China, the round of 32, and then lost out to Pakapon the Rarat Sakul and Patai Mas Muan Wong. The round of 16, a match that went past the hour mark, now in 8 minutes, going all the way to 3 games in that contest. Actually won the first game 21-15, lost the next two 18-21, 18-21. Both very active in 2024 as well.
Service over. 2-7.
Both picking up some decent results last season anyway.
Service over. 8-2.
Subsidy Teratanachai at 1 point in the mixed doubles, highest ranking of number 1 in the world back on the 7th of December 2021, which was teamed up with Dekapon
9-2.
Nukro. Incredibly successful career. World champion in the mixed doubles in 2021 in Huelva. 2019 in Basel, picked up a silver there. In Tokyo 2022 in the women's doubles, picked up a bronze. Smash, super jump cut.
10-2.
Mistake there from Teratanachai.
10.
Rare error in this one.
Service over. 11-4 interval.
So going into the interval, the 7-point lead this time around. 11-4 to Jomko and Teratanachai.
Hot one, 20 seconds. Camila, you receive. Camila. 11-4, play. Well, 4.
Opening up the gap to 8 then now.
Thirteen, 4. 14-4.
Massive fixture going on 2 as well, just beside this one. Singapore coming up against Chinese Taipei. A pairing of He and Jin up against Yang and Hu. Important one for Singapore. They lost to China yesterday. 3 matches to 2. Banking on a win in this matchup against Chinese Taipei. That's for court 2, right on court 1. Looking very comfortable as expected for Thailand here against Kazakhstan. Jomko and Rattanachai on their way to victory here.
6-16.
And a mistake on the connection there from Smagulova. Really difficult in these situations. Just coming up against that vast difference in quality and experience. You almost at times have to go into this mindset of competing against yourself and just trying to improve upon what you're able to do. Not worrying too much about what happens elsewhere. Trying to play your shots as best as you can.
18-7.
Obviously can be incredibly demoralizing as well. All part of that journey of being an athlete, competing at this level.
19-7.
19-7. 2 away from picking up the win here in the first matchup of this evening session. Thailand against Kazakhstan.
8-19. Sovitova 20 match point 8.
A match point for Thailand.
Game.
Done with the ace on that serve, Jomko and Rattanachai. Straightforward fixture for them. Decent run out here. This one done in 17 minutes. Jomko and Rattanachai with the victory, 21-3, 21-8. No surprise there at all. Superior in the quality and experience, and showing exactly that against Niazov and Smagulova. That's confirmation of the final score, 21-3, 21-8. 2 games to love. Supak Jomko and Sapsiri de Rattanachai get Thailand off to a very positive start here in this encounter. Thailand off to an early lead. Good start with the win there in the first matchup. And very quickly we will have the second one coming up between Pornpawi Chochuwong and Aisha Zumabak. All players on court now. Let's go court side for the coin toss.
Yes, come here for the toss. It's silver and orange. Orange hold. You want the toss? Yes. Choose you end.
So into the warm-ups here for this women's singles matchup between Pornpawi Chochuwong and Aisha Zumabek. As Aisha Zumabek will rank in the women's singles of 399. There was an action yesterday as well. First time that these two will be coming up against each other. Massive difference in the world rankings. 299 for Aisha Zumabek. Pornpawi Chochuwong at world number 6. Incredibly experienced as well. 287 wins in her career, 176 losses. And for Zumabek, 10 wins, 23 defeats in her career. Pornpawi Chochuwong already at 11 wins and 3 defeats in the year. Witanage Chetana Lakmal, the umpire for this one from Sri Lanka. Pornpawi Chochuwong in a very strong run of form as well. 5 wins from the last 5 that she's played. Aisha Zumabek, too bad in terms of the form. 3 wins from her last 5. But this year, just the 2 matches played. 1 win, 1 defeat for her. Zumabek, who's got that defensive strength to her play, to try and force the opposition into mistakes. Seeing some steady improvement in her overall play. Again, we have to respect the big difference in quality. Huge test for her as well, coming up against a wonderful player in Pornpawi Chochuwong. Kazakhstan, massive underdogs, testing themselves against world-class competition. It's challenging, but a nice, valuable opportunity for them. Again, when you think about that aspect of development and growth of the game in Kazakhstan, participating in these tournaments, playing against Japan and Thailand, be of benefit to them. Gonna have to look at trying to increase that depth as well in terms of the players coming through. Long-term development for the sport in Kazakhstan.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kazakhstan, represented by Aisha Zumabek. And on my left, Thailand, represented by Pornpawi Chochuwong. Thailand will serve, level, play.
Pornpawi Chochuwong, an incredibly complete player. Has that patience, defensive solidity, and also that ability to switch from that rally mode to a seamless attack. Very smooth in her overall play. Now she looked to try and dominate this.
One low.
Expectation here is that Pornpawi will be looking to try and dictate the tempo right from the start.
Too low. Service over. 1-2.
Off the mark here, Zumabek picking up her first point. Let's see, dispatched by Chochuwong.
3-1.
27-year-old Pornpawi Chochuwong. Current World Tour rank, the women's singles. number 1.
4-1.
There's some really good results recently. Solid start to the season for Cho Chu-wong.
5-1.
We'll have that round of 16 exit at the Petronas Malaysia Open early in January. Lost to Ratchanok Intanon in the round of 16, 17-21, 14-21. Then finished second at the India Open, losing to An Se-yong of Korea in the final.
6-1.
Magnificent An Se-yong. Oh, it's so difficult coming up against her. 12-21, 9-21 defeat in the final on that occasion. Followed that up with the round of 16 exit at the Indonesia Masters. Lost in the round of 16 to Wen Chi-soo, Chinese Taipei, before winning on home soil at the Thailand Masters. Cho Chu-wong
8-1.
defeated Komang Ayu Chahya Dewi in the final of that tournament. Actually lost the first game, 18-21, and then rebounded to take the next two, 21-16, 21-13, to collect that title. So looking very good coming into this one. She'll be keen to make a big contribution for Thailand at this tournament.
Service over. 2-9.
We're in a 5-team group at the last edition of this competition. Thailand grouped along with Indonesia, Bahrain, Syria and Lebanon. Finished second in their group to progress into the knockout stage.
Service over.
Turned into a successful tournament for Thailand. Had a massive 3-2 win against Japan in the quarterfinals. And then lost in the semi-finals to Korea. Then came away with that bronze along with India. Lost in their semi-final against China. 3 matches to 2.
11-3.
Going into the interval here, nice advantage for Pornpawi Cho Chu-wong.
ลูกไปหน่อยลูกมันวิ่งมากไม่วิ่งก็ลองจับสปีดหน่อยออกมาจังหวะเปรี้ยงบุกก็ได้หรือเซตกระชากนะประคองไม่ต้องเอาแม่นมากก็ได้เสียไม่เป็นไรจับสปีดให้ได้ลองสปีดให้ได้สปีดลูกออกมาพรุ่งนี้ตีญี่ปุ่นแล้ว
Ну и там она тебя сейчас будет обманывать. Поэтому сиди, жди, как можно быстрее, как можно острее отвечай. Как только сейчас баллоны будешь делать, все сразу будет убивать.
4-1. 20 seconds. Play.
Very dominant here, Pornpawi Cho Chu-wong. And from her perspective as well, getting a bit of advice during that interval, just working on a few things in her own game.
13-3.
Cho Chu-wong's form has just been so good. She's currently at the highest ranking, world number 6.
Service over. 4-14.
Multiple-time gold medalist at the Southeast Asian Games, Cho Wong.
5-14.
BWF World Junior Championship silver medalist in the girls singles back in 2016. Lost to Chen Yufei in the final on that occasion, 14-21, 17-21.
Service over. 15-5.
Had some decent success in a senior career as well. 3 BWF World Tour titles. Thailand Masters was the recent one. Also won the Swiss Open back in 2023. And then in 2020 defeated Carolina Marin in the Spain Masters. Chong also runner-up at the 2021 All England Open, losing in the final to Nozomi Okuhara. It's going to be interesting when Thailand come up against Japan in that final group match. Settle which of those two sides will be finishing in top spot to go through into the knockout stage. I'll be keen to finish top as well. Gives you that seeding going into the next round of this competition.
7-8. Service over. 19-7.
Versus Team Singapore, represented by Weng.
20 game point 7.
The game point here for Pornpawi Chochuwong. And that is it. Got the win in the first game comfortably, 21-7.
ปักให้มันไม่ต้องประคองเราพอเราประคองเราเอาแม่นอย่างเดียวเข้าใจไหมข้างหลังแล้วก็จะล้วงเยอะออกมาจังหวะทำเนี่ยเติร์นโอกาสเรามัวล้วงขึ้นทำตัดจังหวะทำแล้วเข้าเล่นทำแล้วเข้าเล่นขึ้นทำขึ้นกระชากน่าจะล้วงเยอะพูดหน่อยไม่มีเลยเดี๋ยวค่อยว่ากันพรุ่งนี้ไม่ขอใคร
Пытаешься что-то смягчить, не проходит оно, не проходит. Потом по прямой вот ни разу вот, вроде более-менее держишь, не ошибаешься, бац, опять на диагональ переходишь. Давай надежно в поле и больше по прямой. Заднюю линию в разные углы играй, сетку то же самое. В один угол не играй, она уже стоит там, никуда не уходит.
Fourth one, 20 seconds. Fourth one, 20 seconds. Second game. Level.
Back out for this second game then, between Pornpawi Chochuwong and Aisha Sumabek.
Service over. 1 level.
Lovely shot there from Sumabek. That's straight down the line. Chochuwong just looking at the line judge, saying, sure that wasn't out. It was in. Point to Sumabek. Chochuwong quickly getting the next point.
1 all.
So some really good control here. Pornpawi Chochuwong getting a nice run out as well. These Thai players, their matchup against Japan tomorrow evening. Japan getting the day off today on the schedule. Nice and rested. Want to attack the Thai against Thailand. Huge matches tomorrow as well. So we round out the group stage. Morning session sees Indonesia taking on Malaysia in Group B. That one starting from 9:30 AM local time. And the evening session from 5 PM. China against Chinese Taipei. Wrap things up for the group stage. Quick update on what's going on in Court 2 between Chinese Taipei and Singapore. Chinese Taipei winning the first matchup, mixed doubles. Yang En-hu, 21-16, 21-5. In the lead going into the women's singles, which is going on now. Su Wen-chi and Yeo Chia-min. That should be a close contest as well. What's going on the other court? Over here on Court 1. 15 minutes in, and Pornpawi Chochuwong taken the first game 21-7, and a nice lead in the second, 6-1 now. 5 clear. That's a good return. Nicely done from Sumabek, catching out Chochuwong. Just with that drop shot. Well played, nice and patient there, Sumabek. Drawing Chochuwong into a rally, just looking to try and disrupt that rhythm. A longer rally as well.
Service over. 7-3.
play nicely controlled by Cho Chu Wong.
บุกเลย
That'll be a bigger test for her. Letting those standards slip. Lovely that as well. Just too good at the moment, too quick.
10-3
Angles and the pace in which she's able to put it past Simabek. It's too much for her to deal with. Well, to save that drop shot there, Zumabek. Nicely done from Zumabek. Well played that point. Seems to be able to get into nice situations here when she can pick up these points. If she extends those rallies, that's it going a little bit longer. Well, a couple of nice saves initially, but that touch was just too good on that drop shot. Getting it over the net nicely. Goes into the interval. 7-point lead, 11-4.
ฮะซ้อมจังหวะหน่อยมันไม่มีอะไรเวลาที่ไปแล้วไม่ว่าจะเป็นเซฟหรือผลักนะส่วนมากมันจะคืนมาหนูก็ไม่ต้องขยับไปข้างหน้าเยอะโฟกัสเตรียมพลิกขาเตรียมลูกข้างหลัง
Ни разу вот первый случайно забила, потому что она не готова стоит. И все. И думал, что теперь ты все остальные смеши будешь туда бить, и она не будет брать. Нет. Разыгрывать должна. Разыграй, сделай высокодалекий, сделай срезочку. После этого атакуй. Но ее же надо вытащить сначала из центра, чтобы она была не готова.
20 seconds. Clear stop. Play. Service over. 5-11. Service over. 25.
A lovely flick with the backhand there, sending it across, and showing that variation in the play. We're keen Thailand to really do well at this tournament. A step further than they did last